A lot of people ask me why Tunisia succeeded. I think Tunisia succeeded because of the process of writing the constitution. It was done right in Tunisia, and it was not done right in other countries. They tried to rush. They tried to write quickly, just get 40 or 50 experts, get them together in a room like this for a week or 2 weeks or 3, whatever, and read them and ask them to write a constitution. Okay, but who cares about that constitution? Nobody participated in it. What is the legitimacy? What is the credibility of that constitution written by 50 experts or whatever? And what happened in Egypt, and I think what happened in, or maybe happening in other countries, is that constitution actually divided the people instead of uniting the people. If you rush into writing a constitution without real debate, without real consensus, in Tunisia, we took our time. I think 2 years, but again, I don't think it's enough, but at least we took 2 years of real debates, real dialogue for 2 years. And there are reports out there about just what CSID alone has done, over 100, maybe 150 meetings and conferences, and some of them closed workshops between the policymakers, the decision makers, to build consensus. And everybody at that point realized that we need a constitution for all Tunisians. We don't want a referendum. Everybody realized from the beginning, a referendum will be a catastrophe. Because what does it mean? Even if it passes with 2/3, it means 1/3 is against it. Or 1/3 does not recognize the constitution. That is a catastrophe. You're dividing the people. We want a constitution for all Tunisians. And so we don't want a referendum. We want everybody to feel comfortable with the constitution, to support the constitution. That's the real value of the constitution. And that, I think, is the real success of the Tunisian experiment or experience so far. And it's the constitution that brought the Islamists and the secularists together. They both realized they needed each other. They needed to agree. They needed to find a formula by which they can work together. And now they're working together in the same government, in parliament, in different things. So this is the main lesson of the Tunisian experience, is how to write a constitution, and the value and of the process, the value of the dialogue, the value of the it's not the end product, it's the process of writing the constitution that is really important and that can really heal and bring the society together. So again, I think Tunisia is making good strides and good success so far, but there are many, many challenges. And the biggest challenge is the economic challenge. And unless there is real support from the United States and from Europe, from the Western world, economic support to Tunisia in the form of a mini Marshall Plan, it's clear, everybody knows what Tunisia needs. Tunisia needs 5 billion a year for the next 5 years. Everybody knows this. But that money is not coming. Sisi, after a coup, was able to get 25, 30, up to $100 billion. So there is support for a military coup. There is support for a dictatorship. But where is the support for democracy? Where are the democratic nations? There is very little support. $100 million, $200 million, it doesn't do anything. And this is my biggest fear, is if the economy really is not stabilized, it will be the economy that will bring down the revolution, and we will lose or miss a historic opportunity in the Arab world to show that democracy really works and really delivers and really brings results. And then the Arab countries will all say, okay, now we see that it can work and it can deliver. But we're still far from that. And I'm really worried about the economic situation in Tunisia and the lack of economic support from the United States and from the West. There is a lot of lip service from the United States and from the West. We love Tunisia, we want Tunisia to succeed, Tunisia is important. But so far, really, it has not translated into real economic support for Tunisia. Thank you very much.